Hi, welcome back. So this is another way you can get backlinks from authority sites to your website besides creating a name for yourself, being the authority in your industry, in your niche, and of course, creating brand awareness about your business as well. Getting on stage. So there are a lot of local events in every single area where they need speakers. Now, things have not been so good in past 1 year or so. Getting on stage is a little bit tough because most of the events are not happening. But that doesn't mean you can't get in front of people. You can still do Zoom calls. You can do calls through GoToMeeting. So you can present. A lot of local events are now online. So it's still doable. You can reach out to local business groups. You can reach out to Chamber of Commerce, maybe Better Business Bureau. I used to speak for them in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Or you can find local groups on meetup.com and start there. So let me show you something here. This is about 12 years ago when our perfume and online marketing business both were suffering at the time. I got invited to speak at one of the local events, which was a group, okay, on meetup.com. And that's where I did my first speaking. I got on stage. I didn't even know what I was going to speak or how to speak. I had never been on stage before that. So don't have that stage fright thing. I was not in my school or college debate groups, or I never did any such thing back in school or college where I would get on stage and speak. So this was the first opportunity I got. I knew it was going to help me because I would have maybe 30, 40 people in the room. So I did accept the offer and I went there and I spoke about Twitter. And it was so simple, how to create your account with Twitter. Okay, that's it. How to create an account on Twitter, how to create an account on Facebook, how to tweet. It was that simple of my presentation. But I had a line of people who were waiting to shake my hand and talk to me after the presentation was done. And besides that, what do I get from the landing page of the event? The organizer, he put a backlink to my website on his event page. So that was a help. Now, once you know your target audience, let's say in your case, it might be women, because you provide services, maybe you provide cleaning services and you get more calls from women than men. So you can look up those kind of groups on Meetup, but I'll give you an idea. If my target audience is business owners, then I go to meetup.com. It has thousands and thousands of groups in every area. And I look up small business owners, Atlanta, and I do a search, okay? Now, all these groups show up that are for small business owners meetup, small business owners networking, small business owners, and so on and so forth. And I can just click on them and reach out to the organizer. See? Helen here, she's the organizer. I can send her an email. Of course, I have to join Meetup first. Joining it is absolutely free. You don't pay anything. And then I can reach out to her. And I can introduce myself and I can say, this is what I do. Right now it says, join us for this Zoom meeting. So that means they're still meeting, not in person, maybe through Zoom. So I can still reach out to her, tell them what I want to talk about, search engine optimization. I want to help these business owners get their websites on page 1 of Google, which will help them get more business. And she might agree to it and I might present. Now, when I present, she will create a page. That's what most organizers do. They create pages related to the upcoming event. See, it says click for more events. When they create a page, on that page, they'll talk about the speaker and put a link to the website of that business, of the speaker. So this was the group where I first spoke, maybe 12 years ago, Business Owners Meetup in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, they have over 2,000 members. And I did get some clients out of it. Now here's a group that I want to give you an example for. So this is my wife's group back in at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She has over 1,045 members. So she has 1,045 members. It's a women's group, all women. And when we were in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she did an event every month. Now this was free for her members. We never ever charged anybody, but she did a live event. It would be in Midway Hotel. So we paid for the food, we paid for the conference hall and everything. We just did it for the community. And yes, we did get some clients out of it for our marketing business and for our perfume business. But that was not the idea. The goal is to help the community. And so my wife did it. But back in August on this particular event, I was the speaker, how to get tons of clients, work less and make more money. Every month she invited a different speaker who would add value. So for example, on November 11th, it was how to burn fat, look young, feel sexier, reverse aging, and get attention. Of course, it's a women's group, so they like that. How to create more joy in your life. There were 46 attendees. How to get your best beach body fast, 52 attendees. So this is probably about weight loss. And so when I was speaking there, we had 118 attendees. And if you click on that page, then it talks about me, of course, because you have to talk about the speaker. But then, because I'm the speaker, I also get a backlink to my perfume website and my marketing site, sonnyhoja.com, because that's what I was using back then. We did not have Kill It Online, so sonnyhoja.com. So first thing, there were 118 attendees. Okay, so they listened to me. A couple of them did become my clients that night for our marketing business, because some of these women of our group are business owners. So they hired me. But then the big thing is I got these backlinks. And if some of these women shared this with their friends, let's say they emailed the link to this page, they emailed it to their friends, you should come and join me, you should come and listen to this guy, he makes sense, and things like that. Then I also got attention, traffic, and so on from other places, from other areas besides just Meetup. We shared this on Facebook as well. So that also helped me get some buzz, that helped me get some traffic, and so on. So this is a great way to get on stage using meetup.com, finding local groups, finding your target audience, who that is, and then just getting in front of them. All you have to do is find the organizer and then email that person. Like in this case, of course, it's my wife. So find such groups and see if you can get on stage. See if you can speak to your community, because that's going to help you in many different ways. And if you can't really find others, then you can just create or do your own events. Create a group on meetup.com, probably cost you $80 every 6 months. Start adding people to your group, and Meetup will promote your group, by the way, to the local community, depending on what your group's focus is. And then you can be a speaker. You can get on stage every month if you want. You can do Zoom calls. But this will help you create your local citations, your links to your website, backlinks, and so on. So first thing first you can do is look into your local chamber of commerce or other business events. Maybe you have big conference halls in your city and you can reach out to them and see which are upcoming conferences. And if you can speak at one of them, of course, that's going at a really high level. But if not, then you can start small with meetup.com. That's how I started. I started with meetup.com, and now I speak at international business events. So it just didn't happen overnight. You've got to start somewhere. Do your own event if there's nothing else that you can do, but try other events first. And you should be able to find something on meetup.com. I guarantee that. Whoever your audience is. And like I said, if your audience is women, if your audience is homeowners, you will find those kind of groups on Meetup, and you will be able to get in front of them. Just have a good pitch and how you can add value to that group, to their event. Maybe you can sponsor an event for them. Maybe you can sponsor the venue for the event and they'll let you get on stage. So there's many different ways to do it. As long as you make it about them, okay? As long as it's about the group, as long as it's about the community and not you, you should be fine. You should be successful with this strategy. This will help you get backlinks, of course, which will help your website, but this will also help you become the authority, the go-to guy in your local community. And of course, create your brand awareness. So I'm hoping you're going to work on this and this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.